Hi, what's up, beautiful people? Welcome back to my YouTube channel. My name is Faith Ahomoza, and well, today we're going to be talking about 10 things that you're supposed to be doing before you get a new house help. I've had one before and she left, so I had to talk to different people, get ideas from different people that have had housemaids before. So I just had to get these different things and put them together to make this video to help someone out there that has no idea what to do. So let's just get into the video. Number one thing, you're supposed to make sure the old house help is gone. Well, this is like kind of respecting this new person that is coming in, not to like feel to be competing with the old one, or the old one feeling like you've just put someone immediately. You don't have to feel that like that, because this is the person that you've been leaving your kids with. This is the person that you've been trusting your house with. So you just have to make sure the old one is gone before you bring in another one. You can let the old one go in the morning and you get another one in the evening. Just same thing, simple like that. Number two, make sure your house is in order. You don't want this person to come to your house, everything is messy, and you expect this person to like do the thing, like do the thorough cleaning and do, like you have to make sure your house is in order before this new person comes in. Because if this person finds the house clean, the utensils clean, everything in order, she'll be like, so this is how things are done here. So like I just have to join in and do the same. You get? So just make sure before this person comes to your house, everything is in order. Whether this previous one has left before, like you've had time between getting another one and the other one going, you can do it yourself. Probably get someone, like a random person or your sister, or you can do it yourself. Just make sure your house is in order before this new person comes in. It's like giving an example to them, Number three, prepare her room. Yeah, I know what you're thinking. Some of you think like, how can I clean the house? How can I clean her room? Blah, 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 blah. No, my dear, it is your house. You want her to be clean in your house. So put her room together. Get sheets, get the blanket, lay the bed, clean, mop, like everything. Just put her room together. Make sure that it is clean. Make sure the sheets are clean. Make sure the bed is like laid properly, so that when she comes into your house, she knows what to do. Like it's more of the previous thing of cleaning the house, but this is in particular her room. Because you don't want to go into her room and you find like knickers everywhere. You want to find bras everywhere. You don't want to find her bed not laid. In case you find something like that, you just have to refer to how the way she found your house, like how she found the room, her room, before she entered. So it is very, very important that you do that. You make sure before she enters her room, it is in order, right? I am sure we agree. You agree with me. I am very sure about that. But anyway, like this is not conclusive, but if you have anything, like if you have something that you want to add on, well, you're free. The comment section is open for you guys to comment what you think. If I'm not, like, if probably not mentioned anything that you think is important, you can let me know in the comment section. Number four, be at home the day she arrives. Like women, this is especially to women, to wives, to mothers. We need to be at home when that girl is coming home. Like you don't want this girl to go home, you're at work. You don't want her to go home, find your husband probably, or find your kids alone with the neighbors. Like you just need to be home. Make sure you're home so that you get time to see her, like the first impression of someone new has come to your house, you need to get that, I don't like, you need to get that first impression of her before, not like you're at work, then you're going to go back in the evening, then you phone her with your kids, you don't know her name, you don't know anything about her. Like, you just need to be home, welcome her home, show her around, like, just be at home. This happens, it so happened that my house help, the new one that I've just got, I got her like 2 days ago. It so happened that I was at work, but what I did is I told the person that was bringing her for me to bring her to my workplace so that I go back home with her. You get, like, I had to put in that effort to go back to, like, let the person bring her at my workplace so that we go back together. Like, the time she's entering the house, I'm there. That is the whole point I'm trying to put out. Number 5, make sure there is something for her to eat. Like, there's some people that are bold enough to let someone in their house and, like, there is nothing to eat, or there is like a few pieces of bread on the table or an apple on the table, and you just let this person come in. You don't know where she's coming from, you don't know whether she has eaten, you don't know whether she's hungry. This is like a sign of welcoming a person, telling her, yeah, here we are good people, we give food, we're not going to let you die of hunger in the house. Like, it is a sign of being nice. Prepare a meal. If she's coming in the morning, prepare a breakfast, nice good breakfast for her. If she's coming in during lunchtime, prepare some good lunch for her. If she's coming in the evening, prepare some good dinner. Like, just be nice. Be nice. This person has come from wherever, and she's probably hungry. You don't have to just give her a glass of water. No, make sure you make something good, nice, like cook something good for her. Yeah? We agree? Point number 6, get to know her. Get to know her, like, in depth. Like, you've welcomed her into the house, you've shown her where to sit, you've given her something to eat. So use that time to get to know her. Get to know her, like, things like her names, where she's coming from, whether she's been working or not, or it's her first time she's going to be working. Why is she doing this kind of job? There are some girls that do this kind of work because they want to collect money and go back to school. If you need someone that is like long term, this person is not going to work for you. Like, probably at the end of like 2 months, the second month, she will need to go back to school. So, like, those are some of the things that you need to ask her, some of the things that you need to know before this person actually settles into the house. Yeah. So some of the things that you talk about, like, during that period of getting to know her, you can get like the names, her background information, the name of her parents, how old is she, does she have kids, does she know how to take care of kids, has she ever been with kids. Number 7, get her details. Get her details. Those girls are sharp. Some of them, not all of them, some of them are very sharp. They will disappear and you have no idea where they came from. Like, if someone has a national ID or as probably a former student's ID, get a copy of that ID. Do not take their original copies. I repeat, my advice: do not take these girls' original national IDs. Yes, I know they can mean to be funny sometimes. They'll like disappear or something, but at least get a copy. Get a copy of this national ID. Keep it. Give her back her national ID, like the original one. Take a picture of her. You might talk to her nicely and take a picture of her, or still a picture. I know that might not be allowed, but you know, like just for safety, you can steal a picture of her. Go somewhere, take a picture of her. Yeah, for your own safety, like even if she disappears, at least you have a picture and you have like the national ID details, so you know where to start from. You can probably use the information of the national ID and the picture to look for her in case she has stolen anything, or in case she just disappears, you know, like out of the blue. I'm sure you agree with me. So also, if she has a phone, get her mobile money number. You might not be around, you know, like you might have gone somewhere, or you're at work and something is happening at home. Probably there is something that she needs to get, or something is happening at home, like you're just not around. You can just send her money. I know some of you don't like girls with phones, but I think it's important. Me myself, I think it is important that your house help has a phone. I mean, anything can happen. Someone like me that works days and sometimes I work nights, something might happen in the middle of the night, and like she has nowhere to go, she has no way to communicate to me. So if she has a phone, I think that would be, you know, okay. She would like just ring, call me, and I get a solution, or probably rush home or something. Yeah, but I think to me it is important that that girl has a phone, just for, you know, daily things, right? Some of you won't agree with me, but if you don't agree with me, then just let me know in the comment section, and yeah, and tell me what would be best, what would be better than having a phone than living a maid with a phone. The eighth thing, go through her job description. Yeah, so different girls, I mean different women, different mothers have different ways of doing things. Those people that I know that they want everything like a certain way. If she puts a cup like this, she wants it like that. If you dare touch it and you don't put it back, that will be trouble. So have your description, like have her job description probably written down. Tell her what to do, tell her what time to do things. In the morning when she wakes up, do for example, mine, when she wakes up early morning, the first thing to do is prepare my daughter's tea, so that by the time she wakes up, the tea is ready and it's in like the bottle. So write those things down. Tell her, give there are some people that have timetables for the meals. Write the timetable for the meals. Tell her today, Monday we eat rice and beans, Tuesday we eat this and that, Wednesday, you know, like just write everything down. If you want, you can give her a copy and retain one, or you can pin it in the kitchen, yeah, or on the fridge. Make sure she knows, make sure she understands. Meanwhile, we are on the first day she has arrived in your home. You don't want to wait until like she's been there for a week and you start telling her this and that, you know, like, yeah. Number 9, tell her the special things that she's supposed to be doing. Like you know, like families have traditions, families have things they don't eat, families have, you know, like different things. So tell her, for example, like which kind of food she's not supposed to cook, which kind of allergies does the kids have, you know, like those kinds of discussions. The dress code, tell her which kind of dress code. There are some people that are not comfortable, there are girls putting on short things, like, you know, like I have someone that I know, her maid, her maid, her girl puts on skimpy things and she's comfortable with it. Like, how can I be comfortable with such a person? Myself, I don't put on skimpy things. Then why are you putting them on? Like, you're going to be bending around, you're going to, anyway, all in all, there are some people that are comfortable with it and there are some that are not. So that is the time you're supposed to use to tell her which kind of dress code. Tell her, don't put on skimpy things. Tell her, don't put on pants. If you are kind of person that doesn't allow pants in your home, especially for a female to put on pants, there are some people that like that. that are like that. So if you're that kind of person, make sure you elaborate, like make sure you let this girl know so that you don't get issues in the long run. Number 10. Number 10 is more of a caution, more of telling her what not to do. I had a maid one time. She was from Western Uganda, and my neighbors, like some of my neighbors were from Northern Uganda. So I was very sure there was no communication between them. But to my surprise, after her leaving my home, that is when one of the people called me. And she's like, do you know that this girl has been stealing your food and selling it to those girls? I'm like, hey, what? Yeah, she's like, yeah, she's been stealing things and putting them in a bucket and like taking them to those girls. They give her money. Sometimes they would give her a phone, because I mean her phone fell into water, and I was planning to take it for repair. But before we did that, she was selling my food for a phone. That is why I told you those girls, some of them are sharp. I don't know whether that is sharpness or that is being mean. I mean, this person is giving you food. This person is paying in time, but is still selling her food. I mean, that is crazy. If you're a house help out there and you probably meet this video, please stop those things. Especially if this person is nice to you, this person is giving you food, this person is giving you like where to sleep. She's not beating you, she's not shouting at you. Then why on earth would you sell her food out? Like, really? Anyway, this is like more of a caution. Tell them the people not to talk to. So my new girl, I was very clear. I told her, do not talk. Like, let me not find you. Not at any moment talking to the neighbors, like getting a chair and sitting down and like, yeah, what, talking about, like you've known these guys like forever. I told her not to do that because I tested it. I know what came out from that. So this is the time you're supposed to caution her. Don't do this. Don't talk to neighbors. Certain neighbors, I mean, we all know, we all have those funny neighbors. That one funny neighbor, at least out of like 6 homes, you have like that one funny neighbor. So you caution her, let me not find you talking to this person. Let me not find you sitting outside, leaving my children or my child in the house, and I find you outside of the gate talking to, like those kinds of things. Caution her. Do not use the gas cylinder if I'm not home. Some of these girls don't know these things. You're going to teach her, yes, you're going to tell her the cylinder works like this, and if you're done cooking, you do like this. But she'll probably be watching TV, and when she comes, she just like removes the food, then just and doesn't tighten the gas cylinder. And the next time she's coming, she'll like just light and everything just go. Those are some of the things that you're supposed to caution that house help before you get into any trouble, before your children get into trouble. Tell her, do not beat my kids. Yes, kids can be funny, but let me never find you beating my kids. Like those kinds of things. Yes, she might do this, she might do that, but let me never find you. One of my maids pinched my child, and up to now she has a scar, like a deep scar. She really pinched her. So she left, but my child still has like that mark of that girl. So whenever I'm looking at that thing, I'm like, but people, how can someone be that heartless? I mean, this is like a 1-year-old or a 2-year-old. What could have probably gone wrong for you to do something like that? So these are some of the things that she needs to know, so that in case she does any of those things, they're like, thank God you're going, Yeah. So just a wrap up. Let me hope this video has been helpful to you people, to your mothers, or you a couple that needs to go like probably on a vacation. I don't want to go with your kids. Kids are not nice when you're going for a vacation, so you just want to go out and you need to leave your kids with someone. Your parents probably stay very far away from your house and you don't want to take your kids that far. You just want to keep them from home, well, you can do that. Try that, and I'm sure you will have a good time working with this person. Yeah, so if you have something to add on what I've said, you can like feel free to comment. And if you find this video very helpful, please like tap that, like this thing, and you would have liked my video. And if you've not subscribed to my channel, please, this is the time. Please subscribe to my channel. This is like, whenever you subscribe, it's like empowering me to do more videos. But yeah, I'll be there to do videos for you guys, helpful videos, entertaining videos, like all sorts of videos just for you guys. So if it's your first time here, please subscribe. If you've been watching my videos and you subscribed, well, I thank you. I really appreciate you. So just, do that. Let's just keep in touch. Well, I think it's time for me to go. Well, see you guys. See you in my next video. Peace.